Why isn't your home selling as fast as you would want to? Let me tell you.
Voltaire, tell me, how many homes out of 10 fail to sell?
Well, Sydney, that's an excellent question. 4 homes out of every 10 do not sell.
Wow, well this sounds like it's going to be interesting, guys. And who better to talk to us about it than Voltaire Lepe himself, CEO of Lepe Tendwell Properties, the top agent in Golden Hill, San Diego, and he also has 14 years of real estate experience. So let's talk about this a little more. Voltaire, why is there such a big misconception when people list their home to sell and it doesn't actually end up selling as fast as they'd like it to?
Well, a lot of people don't even, it's the first time they've ever sold a home, maybe second time in their entire life. So they just feel, hey, I'm just gonna put a sign up, hire a real estate agent, and it's gonna sell like that. But the reality of it is only 62% of all homes sell.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there's so much more that goes into it then, right?
There's a lot that goes into it. It takes strategy to sell a home, okay? So just 4 different types of strategy out of 7 that we use is one is the pricing strategy. You have to get the price right in order for it to sell. It's just like anything else, right? You overprice something on OfferUp or Craigslist, no one's gonna buy it. You know, you can give it away for free, no one's gonna come and pick it up, you know? But, so pricing is huge, okay? And then you have like a marketing strategy. Your marketing's gotta be on point, because if you're not talking to the right audience that wants to buy a home, then you're just blowing your marketing budget.
Okay.
Right? And then there's the condition strategy, okay? So if there's like little touch-ups around the house that you need to do, or you're thinking, you know what, those are minor, who cares? Well, actually they do care, because a lot of buyers go in there, and even if it's just a couple of, you know, issues with the paint, a lot of first-time buyers especially, they look at it and they go, man, this is a fixer-upper.
They'll notice everything.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna spend weekends, you know, fixing this.
They're like, this is our project house.
Right, exactly. So then the last strategy would be the staging strategy. Well, the last strategy we're talking about right now. But it has to look presentable. You know, it has to look presentable, it has to look right. It needs to be staged, and not necessarily go out and get furniture and you know, things like that. It just has to be presentable.
Got it, got it. It's kind of like the, or not the saying, but the conception that goes, looks really do matter. And so when selling your home, the look of the home really does matter.
First impressions, right?
Yeah, it's all about the first impression. So as we were kind of talking about before, only 62% of homes sell. Why do you think that is? Again,
it's just the inexperience of the home seller, right? This is probably the biggest asset that they've owned in their entire life. They're probably only gonna sell it once, okay? Twice if they're like a move-up seller or something like that. So, you know, when you drive down the street, you see a for sale sign, right? And then a month later, you drive by and it's gone, right? So automatically, you probably assume that what?
Oh, the home sold.
The home sold, right? So that's not the reality of it. The reality of it is maybe it didn't sell. It just sat on the market for a long time. The seller gave up. Yeah, they took the sign down, but it looks like maybe it might have sold.
Voltaire, you're giving us some really good examples as to why sometimes things don't work, and you're giving us even better examples of how to make them work and how to really get that home sold. What is Lepe Tendwell Properties' success rate?
Well, our success rate right now, over the last 5 years, is 87% of the properties that we list for sale actually sell. Wow. So basically 9 out of 10 homes that we put on the market end up selling, as opposed to 62%. You know, of the homes.
That's quite a big difference.
It's a huge difference, yeah.
Definitely, you guys heard it yourselves.
If you're a home seller and you're thinking about selling your property in the next few months, give your favorite Lepe Tendwell real estate agent a phone call. We'll come out, give you a free, no obligation consultation on the value of your property. That way you know exactly how much your property will sell for and how much is going to be left over in your pocket once it's said and done.
And since we know you love all of this valuable information, subscribe to our Lepe Tendwell Properties YouTube channel, like our video, and leave us some comments below. If you know somebody, or family member or a friend who's been having trouble selling their home, let them watch these videos. Send them over to Lepe Tendwell Properties. We really want to interact with you guys, and thank you for watching.